Thank you, Chief Ajuluchuku. Fellow Biafrans, friends of Biafra, and lovers of freedom. My name is Clifford Chukwuemeka Iruanya. I come from Aro Ndionyemobi in Uguta local government area in Biafra land. I live in Houston, Texas. I'm an oil and gas engineer of so many years. And I am a servant of the indigenous people of Biafra. I am in the DC area today because the indigenous people of Biafra are gathered at the Washington DC at exactly the White House, where we commemorated, where we celebrated, where we remember our fallen heroes. I know so many people know about this, but just a way of recapping. Between 1966 and 1970, about 5 million Biafrans were killed. Some of them died out of starvation because of the war of genocide that was imposed on Biafra by Nigeria and backed up by Britain, the former Soviet Union, Egypt, and the entire Arab world. And we now use the 30th of May of every year to remember these fallen heroes. Actually, like Chief Ajuluchuku said, 30th of May was the day Biafra was declared. And that name Biafra was given to us by Chief Frank Opigo, the former principal of Okrika Grammar School. So why I mention this because it's very important, that Biafra is beyond Igbo. Igbo is a part of Biafra. There are other areas of Biafra, other areas that speak different languages than Biafra. So that's why I included that historical part that deals with who named us Biafra. It was an Ijaw man that named us Biafra. So all in all, we are here to celebrate the remembering our fallen heroes.
It is indeed something that is historical, and I so much welcome all of you here. Right here at the VPS Media Center, we have quite a number, I think about at least a good number.
Biafra gamarapu, Biafra gamebozo gabiri, ayamarapu, Biafra gamebozo gabiri, Biafra gadendo.
Okay, man. Welcome. Just for the American audience and any other audience in China and Southeast Asia, Biafra is a nation. Biafra have always been a nation since it was declared a nation. That is, it has a sovereignty, it has its flag, it had currency, it had legislators, it had everything that a nation has. But because of the involvement of so many other people, and as my brother Chukwuemeka said, we lost quite a number of people. We lost so many people. Allow me, and I know that on this day, that there was a moment of silence that was exercised. Can we, at this time, if you want to lead this, it's fine, exercise a moment of silence for our fallen heroes, brothers, sisters, wives, so many people. Please, a moment of silence. Thank you. Now, let's get into some of the meat of being here.
Boko Haram, Abubakar Shekau, said they will only negotiate with Buhari representing them. So what does that tell you? I mean, they said best of the same feather flock together.
Well, we also heard that there is a possibility that Boko Haram and Buhari linked very closely, and that he may have had some hand in supporting their efforts. Jonathan was the victim, and also all the people that were killed. But maybe those were speculations. We will continue to find out, look for that answer. We don't know yet.
Well, that may be a speculation, but it is Buhari is on record, and I can provide you the newspaper where he said that an attack on Boko Haram is an attack on the north. That is on record. Yes. Then number 3 or number 4 now, we have pictures of Buhari in military fatigue coming to inspect the slaughter of Biafrans in 1968 at Owerri.
Let's go to that. Let's move to that area. Talk to us about Buhari's role that he played during the Biafran-Nigerian genocidal conflict. Talk to us about his role. What did he do? We know that he was not a general, but a lieutenant colonel. What else do you know that he did?
Buhari was part of the military incursion under General, Colonel Benjamin Adekunle, the 3rd Marine Commando.
Right.
They were the ones that came in from Port Harcourt and massacred Biafrans. And they came into Owerri and massacred Biafrans. And they came into Umuahia and massacred Biafrans. So Buhari is part of those that committed genocide against Biafra.
Will the Biafran make some kind of legal move on the international court in reference to this?
Well, first of all, you and I know very well that there is a very popular proverb in Igbo land, but I'll transcribe it in English. He said that you have to, first of all, secure the land before you start talking about where to spread the mat or how you're going to spread the mat. So what we are looking for right now is the nation of Biafra. We will come to that. We will cross that bridge when we come to that. But it's not going to be on ICC, because the law setting up ICC says that they cannot try any case that predates it. The ICC started in year 2000. Right. So you cannot try Buhari or Obasanjo, D.Y. Danjuma, Yakubu Gowon and co. at ICC. However, there is a provision to set up a special tribunal. But you only have to do that when you stand as a nation. Just like Israel came and forced the United Nations or the International Court of Justice to set up a tribunal. Right. Now you are looking at a sovereign state of nation, so, of Israel. So now, when we have our sovereign state of Biafra, right, then we can go for all that.
When we have it back.
Yes, when we have it back, exactly.
Yeah, well, my brother, there's so much to cover. I would like to take another brief commercial, but I'd like to open the floor up. Would that be okay?
That will be fine. I like the question too. Oh, you're talking about people calling in?
No, they'll call in when they can, but we don't have control on who calls in. And anybody who does want to call in, call 240-391-6114. But don't worry, I said no one ever no, and then man, no, one name Kelu.
No, the man,
because one of them mother after you know because.
Yes, my name is Innocent Maramonye Kachuku. I'm from Mbudi in Oru West, Biafra land.
Okay.
I am the national coordinator for the whole United States of America.
You're the Biafran national coordinator for the whole United States of America, yes, which is putting you in a very difficult position.
Of course.
Talk to us.
Yes, we are here today because somebody like you invited the people of Biafra to come and tell the whole world who we are. And we are proud to be an indigene. As my brother COC said, we are the indigene, the people that owns the land. Not a people of just come to the land, but we own the land, we born to the land, we are the indigenous. Means we are the people, because the people, when you own the land, you own everything on the land. But we are in that nation called Nigeria, which is a man-made. Indigenous people is the people meant by Chukwu Abiyamai, be the God Almighty, not a human being. We cannot stand that a country, a nation, you can call it, that stands for over 5,000 years, to subdue for an individual from Scotland by Frederick Lugard to come and name me a nigger area. It is not God's will to be a servant of an individual. But I can serve my God, Chukwu Abiyamai, with truth and honesty. Thank you.
Yeah, we can hear you. No, this speakers will pick it up. When you try to
Okay. Please, dear, we want to thank our brother who invited us today. Yes, as our leaders have told you, we are the indigenous people of Biafra. God sent us on this mission. We were Biafrans before Lord Lugard came. My name is Archbishop Nicodemus Adamaga Obi Bebog from Oboduku in Idato local government area of Biafra, Imo State, Biafra. Because for those who are hearing us, man, those who are not hearing Igbo, I forgot America for 250 years. How about I know? London, England, 222 years. It is enough time for us to go home and take care of our father's land. Just like the British, just like the Americans, just like any other nation. I don't know why it is a contention. I don't know why we should beg anybody to set us free. Buhari and Nigeria and Cameroon and
from Warri to Ogoni to Idoma, Igala, and of course the Igbos, they all gathered 2.5 million at Aba alone. There are thousands of people in Berlin, in Trafalgar Square in London, you know, all over the world.
I received some email from Germany.
Exactly.
Of the mobilization and demonstration or rallying around in Germany. I received one also from Sweden today. So everybody is actually recognizing this day. 2.5 million. 1 million. How serious is this movement? How will we be able to get the seriousness of this movement to the table of those people who have been ignoring it? The tables of the United Nations, the tables of the Congress of the United States, other governing bodies, G8. How do we get this done?
Yes, we are already on it. We are getting it done. Right now, we are registered with the United Nations Economic and Social Cultural Committee, what they call the ECOSOC. We are registered as indigenous people of Biafra, and we are also registered in 88 countries as legitimate organization. In the United States, we are registered with the government of the United States. We are known as indigenous people of Biafra. Our office is in Los Angeles, California. And
some people don't know what indigenous is, you know, and sometimes I like to be as simple as possible so that those who do not understand, because we're now dealing with a new generation of people. What exactly is indigenous?
Indigenous is just another name of saying citizens. We are citizens of Biafra. So you either say citizens of Biafra or indigenous people of Biafra. We are indigenous. That is our natural place. That's where we originated from. We are not Biafran by naturalization. We are Biafrans by birth, by God's own formation. And so we are registered with 88 countries. We are registered. We have our certificate of registration in the United States and all over North America, Canada, Mexico, the Caribbean. We are registered all over the place. So on that note, we have direct recognition by the government, because if they don't recognize us, if they don't want to do anything with us, then they're not going to register us. That's number one. Number two, we are also registered, like I said, with the United Nations as indigenous people of Biafra. And then number three, we also have made presentation to the European Parliament in Brussels. Then number four, we have also gone to the House of Lords and House of Commons in the United Kingdom. And then, of course, we also have some other, what I would call covert moves we are making with other countries of the world. And I'm not at liberty to say that on air because this is actually very confidential.
Now, what I would like to come directly to, let me make a little shift into this broadcasting, and let me take a few seconds of commercial. Just a little break. We'll be right back. This is Chief Obidike Ajuluchuku of NTVRadio, and if you would like to call in, 240-391-6114. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.